Good evening, this is Kuro. Got a ranked game in my Yu Yang. This is a game I played not tonight, it was last night. As I was finally broke through my rank 3 slump, finally had a good night's sleep, and was kind of back to playing to my own personal standards. And this game, I'm F3 Shima is still my primary ship I'm playing with to rank out with. But there are a lot of people had expressed interest in more Yu Yang videos, so I wanted to get a few in there and let people know what this ship is about. Honestly, compared to Shima, I found that I didn't do nearly the damage that I did in Shima, but played well. I think this ship could have a higher win rate. But if you're forced into a situation where you need to deal damage, Shima, I feel, is the better DD. At least Shima how I play her. As well as if you're dealing with a lot of like Worcester, Minotaur, those types of ships, I would rather be in Shimakaze for the extra agility. These things are relatively sluggish compared to Shima when it comes to changing speeds, changing direction. They do have good turning circles, they do have good rudder shifts, but everybody knows how fast these things are. It's about, changing your speed. That's really what throws off those aims. I go on ahead, pop radar. It's just a little too soon trying to catch this DD. We've got a Haragumo that's looking to get some shots on this gearing. So, just trying to, get some damage on that gearing, get him whittled down. I'm gonna go on ahead, poke around this corner, see what I can spot on this gearing, force this guy to smoke up if I can. And in the meantime, just gonna dump some torps back here. Battleships, it's real common. Battleships love to kind of camp this area initially, so you can see there's a Montana already heading in that direction. Shimakaze pops up, and just gonna go to town on this guy. Gonna pause it right here. What I want you to know is basically when I'm engaging this Shima, I'm trying to angle away from the main threats here. Now he's got a Grozavoy with him, so I can't sit there and tank a Grozavoy. He's gonna chew me up. So I'm gonna have to break contact pretty quick with this because the longer I'm involved in this fight, the worse it's gonna go for me. And unfortunately, their cruisers got one pretty good lick on me that pretty much made that a bad trade. But this Grozavoy, he's pushing up, and my team's getting some good shots on this guy. He's starting to turn out, and I'm gonna see another opportunity here. Um, we've basically got a stalemate. My Z52's made it into A-cap. He's hydroing this gearing, and this gearing's hanging out, trying to get away from this Haragumo. And we need to finish this guy off. My Zhao needs to be making these shots, but it's not really happening, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it. So I'm just laying into this guy. I'm angling away from the Grozavoy, just trying to make myself as hard to hit as I can, and I'm still gonna have to disengage. You know, and the gearing's had enough. He knows it's a death trap. He's making a run for it, and our Yamato, he's pushing in. I think this is a bad play. This is too early for a push with Yamato. You know, he does pick up the kill on the gearing, but he's going to go down very shortly. I guess he's running, just noticed he's running the Yamamoto captain. But, I mean, yay, you got first blood. Hey, you're dead. You know, it's a bad trade. And everybody and their mother is shooting him. So I have radar available. I'm going to push back up here. My goal is to potentially radar this Grozavoy and maybe the Shima that's smoked up. But honestly, I'm looking, and there's not really anybody that can really shoot him. You know, the Haragumo is still locking down A-cap. I kind of think that he can move from that position. Well, he needs to move from that position right now. That Des Moines is pushing up, and we're all getting rushed right now. You know, I'm trying to, you know, get out of here. My Z52, he sees it, he's bailing. I don't know why we're not radared yet. But, you know, this game got a lot harder when we lost our Yamato too. Keep that Des Moines pinned up behind the island. So Des Moines probably running Hydro, sees the torps, he's already turning out, and I mean, there's nothing really to fear back there, and I'm kind of curious. Take a look at my Zhao. Yeah, my Zhao's healthy. You know, that's kind of rough just playing back there, and I mean, he's taking some big shots back there. You know, he's broadside to a Des Moines. You know, that's rough. So if we got any chance at all at winning this, we got to get this Des Moines down. So all of us DDs, we're throwing. You know, Zhao lands a pretty good shot. Des Moines pops his damage control. You know, this Des Moines fairly isolated. You know, our Haragumo's taking a beating right now. I see the Zhao. Okay, good news. Des Moines goes down, and Grozavoy pops up. He's all the way in the south now. He's in a gunfight with our Kaba. That's good for us. I pop my radar, seeing if I can spot that other Grozavoy, and actually get lucky right there. He's spotted. And we have a full health Z52 that's gonna light into this guy. I'm thinking about it, but it's just not worth it. I mean, yeah, that's just too much gunpowder. I don't have enough HP to really pick that fight. So, I know we need a cap. Well, we don't necessarily need the cap, but we need to do something because we're getting outplayed by the enemy. We lost our Kaaba. Montana basically pushed up and just shit all over the Kaaba. We're gonna lose this Hindenburg, and that means we're gonna lose C cap, and that's why we need a cap. So I'm taking a look at everybody's HP, and I'm not too confident that my Zhao's gonna really be able to make some plays. My Z52 thankfully is still healthy, but it's time to make a play. And you know, good DD players, they know how to take advantage of situations when they see them. You know, this is just wild right here. Spotted by the Shima. This isn't necessarily good DD play. This is me just hamming it up as I'm going along. Gonna dump torps on this Zhao, and this whole time I'm buying time, trying to, you know, I'm seeing where this guys are aimed. I really want to kill this Shima. And it's on. I'm gonna have to do something. So I know we're gonna lose C. So I'm going full in on this Shima, fast and hard as I can, and have basically bought enough time. I'm gonna slow this down so you can appreciate this dodge. Bought enough time that my torps were just in the face of that Zhao. So clean that up with a double strike. Dodge the Shima torps like a boss, and take A cap. And that means, with those two ships down, and we only really need B cap, but we're gonna get A as well. So wanted to take the time, share this game with you guys. You know, again, I would not call that good play. That is me just hamming it up as I'm going along, just trying to get something done. And I'm in make a play territory, and you know, honestly got lucky there. If that Zhao would have hit me twice, it would have been over. So hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'll talk to you later.